It threatens the lives of more young women than cancer. It affects 1 in 3 women worldwide. It leaves women mentally scarred for life. It is violence against women and girls. According to the UN, this brutality is on the rise. Our series comes from the front line of the hidden war on women and girls. The field of conflict is just as likely to be the home as the brothel. This time on Women on the Front Line, we are in Mauritania, West Africa, where campaigners and lawyers are challenging a law under which a woman actually risks jail for daring to accuse someone of raping her.
In Mauritania, West Africa, a woman who wants a man to be brought to justice for rape runs a high risk of imprisonment for making the accusation. This is 18-year-old Badia, not her real name. According to her lawyer, Badia claims she was raped and then became pregnant. Badia has been tried, convicted, and is in prison for the offences of zina, sex out of marriage, and infanticide. Though Badia claims her baby was stillborn, she now risks life imprisonment.
Il y a le terme qu'on appelle zina, donc qui est dans la Sharia, qui est notre droit. Parce qu'un rapport sexuel que les gens font en dehors du mariage, donc est considéré comme un zina.
In this Islamic state, the country's law, largely based on Sharia doctrine, insists that if sex results in a pregnancy, it cannot have been rape. Women on the Front Line filmed in Mauritania to follow up a United Nations report which suggested that hardline Sharia law was being relaxed in the country, especially in its treatment of women. We soon found that this was not altogether the case.
Absolument. Moi, je vous dis qu'il y a des victimes de viol qui sont mises en prison pour zina.
We discovered instances which appeared to be in direct contravention to the UN's universally agreed rights for women, something the Mauritanian government signed up to 10 years ago. This time on Women on the Front Line, we explore the question of whether secular human rights can coexist with orthodox interpretations of Islam based on Sharia law. "50 years ago, the capital of Mauritania, Nouakchott, was a tiny fishing village. It is now home to more than 600,000 people. Mauritania is an intensely conservative country undergoing rapid change. Getting Islamic traditions to coexist with a legal code that complies with internationally agreed human rights norms is proving to be a struggle.
Il fut un moment où nous avons appliqué la Sharia, purement et simplement, et où des femmes effectivement ont été flagellées, où des femmes ont été lapidées, effectivement. Actuellement, on n'est plus à ce stade-là. On est à un stade où on a une loi hybride.
Fatima M'Baye is herself a sign of that change. She is Mauritania's first female lawyer. We found the laws concerning women and sexual offences in Mauritania are still imbued with some of the harshest strictures of Sharia law. 10 years ago, Mauritania ratified CEDAW, the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. Speaking at a conference, the Minister for Women's Affairs confirms Mauritania's commitment. However, we were to find that when it comes to sexual abuse, the legal system, despite the ratification of CEDAW, still offers women little protection. So we asked a spokesperson for the Ministry of Women if they were now satisfied that the Mauritanian Penal Code protected women.
Est-ce que ton avis personnel, c'est que les articles du Code pénal ne protègent pas les femmes?
Ils les protègent en grande partie. Ils protègent en très grande partie. Donc certainement, je ne suis pas juriste. Je préfère ne pas me prononcer sur la question.
Parfois, j'ai assisté des filles qui ont été victimes de viol et qui se sont trouvées en prison parce que tout simplement au niveau du parquet, au niveau de l'instruction, les gens ne sont pas convaincus qu'effectivement elles sont victimes de viol.
After visiting Mauritania in 2003, the UN produced a report stating almost all of the women and girls who reported rape were accused of fornication and ended up in jail. Since 2003, however, no rape victim has been sent to jail. But on our arrival in Mauritania, we quickly found that this was not the case.
To talk to you frankly, as a UN staff member today, we stepped back a little bit. And today, we are redoing our homework again.
Au départ, il y a beaucoup de femmes qui se retrouvent accusées de victimes, elles se transforment en accusées. Accusation de Zina, directement c'est la prison.
Oui, je suis très bien d'accord de ce que Maître a dit. Et c'est la réalité. C'est une réalité.
Madame Camara is governess of the women's prison here in Nouakchott.
L'année 2006-2007, on a vu presque beaucoup de cas.